This video is brought to you by Hit Point Press and their Big Bad Booklet series, a monthly zine about boss monsters for 5th edition. This month, come meet Captain Fomini, a vampire who can harness the power of the high seas with an unquenchable thirst for revenge. Beware the ship with the blood-stained sails, landlubbers. It may be the last thing you ever see. Will you walk the plank, or can you knock Captain Fomini's plans off course? Subscribe today at BigBads.com. Alex, welcome to The Gallant Goblin.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Well, how are you doing today? We'll start with that.
Doing good. We finished up that little adventure today, so it was lots of fun.
Yes.
First time in a long time that we got to see each other in person.
Yeah, now that we're vaccinated and able to sit down, we played the first little session of Candlekeep Mysteries just to kind of get warmed up and bring everybody together for a little bit, and it's good fun. And you are going to join me in my first live streaming game. Mm-hmm. How are you? Are you looking forward to that? You've never done anything quite like this before.
No, I am not. I don't do anything streaming or anything like that. It's a little scary. It's a little scary. I'm not super into anything, but it's really fun. I actually, I love playing D&D, so this is just another way for me to get to enjoy it.
And you are used to being on stage, the center of attention. I mean, according to my imaginary note card here, it seems that you and I worked together for 7 years. How was that?
Has it really 7? Wow.
It was 7 years, I think.
God, now that I think about it, yeah, it was 7 years we were at the same school.
We were at the same school. I was a school psychologist.
And
what do you do?
I was one of the special education teachers that you worked with.
You were. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to bring you on board for this, because I wanted this adventure not to be professional streamers in my game. I wanted to bring the bards together in my life. And you're the first person to come to mind, because you are a bard every single day working with your kiddos to bring them to their highest potential. You bring out their abilities. I've seen you take kiddos who weren't even able to function in daily life and have them sit at a table and do art, to learn, to read, and tell us a little bit about just what you do day in and day out and why you do it.
Well, the easy thing to say is I do it because of the kids, which is the biggest thing that everybody who's in education says. They do it for the kids. And in a way, it is. It's a huge part of it, because these kids are amazing, just to see how hard they work every day just to be normal. I hate that term.
And you work with kiddos with autism.
And I do work primarily with kids with autism. Most of them have multiple disabilities that they have been identified with. So we work not only just with social skills and behavior, but we help them with communication skills. We help them academically, of course. Just things that they might need in everyday life. So yes, a big part of my job is for the kids, but it is also it's so much fun and just heartwarming to see not only them grow, but to see the kids around them grow, because that is the biggest thing. And for me as an educator who works with kids with special needs, is not just that the kids that I work with grow, but everybody around them, the school community, the other teachers, the other students. Every year we make sure that the kids have some kind of buddy system in the general education class. So not only are my kids getting that social aspect from their typically developing peers, but also that their typically developing peers get to see what someone is like, someone different than them, someone who has different experiences. Because it's just good to see all of those things, and it helps everybody grow, which is the best part, I think, of my job.
And you have to inspire not only your kiddos, but the families often come to you in sadness and despair, and you have to help the parents, and you work with aides and teachers that I know well, who also, y'all have bad days up there sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have rough days. So your whole day is spent inspiring and bringing out the best in everybody, and helping everybody reach their potential. So that's why I wanted you on board with this Why don't you tell us a little bit about your character that you're playing in this adventure?
I am so excited. I get to play Wave on the Shore.
Wave on the Shore.
Wave on the Shore. She goes by Wave. That's how everybody's going to hear her. She is a Tabaxi sorcerer. So it's really neat. I haven't played a sorcerer before, so it's going to be fun.
What does Wave care about?
What Wave really cares about is actually something that I hold very deeply with me. It is the stories that we tell kids and tell other people. Those things that we tell them that help inspire them. You know, I just remember being a kid and reading a book. I'm like, oh my God, there's this out there? Let's go try that. What else is out there? What's going on? What is beyond my bubble? What new experiences can I have? And that's a big part for Wave. She's very curious, very like, oh, what's that? So that's going to be fun to play. So I hope you're ready for that.
Oh, I am ready for that. And we are going to pull you all together in a session 0. Was the first time the characters will get together, and I think all of the players will be the first time together for all of you. We're going to do that this week. We'll record that and throw it up on YouTube is the plan, and so that'll be exciting to see. And we also have I don't know if I've told you this yet, but we're going to have a Discord channel where we're going to try to get you and everybody else in. So if you want to get to know Alex a little bit, we'll have a Discord channel over on Gilding Light's Discord channel, Discord group, so you can come and see us there, and you can say hi to everybody.
That'll be great.
And yeah, anything you want to leave with us? I know it's a special month this month.
It is a very special month. You caught me right there. It is April. It is Autism Awareness Month. Not that you shouldn't be aware with it any other day, but it is, Autism Awareness Month. I highly encourage people to go and find information about it. Look at the Autism Self-Advocacy Network. I'm sorry, that's a hard word to say, advocacy. But they are very good at helping people on the autism spectrum self-advocate, which is a huge, huge deal. Because if I can't say I need help or, hey, can you do this for me? Can you imagine how hard it is for people who can't talk and don't understand how to communicate? So it's a really great project. So go check it out, find information, try to help out. Be more open to everybody.
Exactly. And come and see our game live on Twitch on April 19th, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time over at twitch.tv/gildinglight. We'll have Alex there, and we'll have Wave on the Shore, and several other fun players, and we'll meet them later on too. Thank you again for Alex for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.